Hi guys, and welcome back to another video with the Terminator. I'm going to be playing Rome 2 Total War today, but I've got it modded with Divide et Impera. This, if you're not aware, DEI is a big overhaul mod. It changes a lot of kind of key gameplay elements and adds a few that really makes it interesting and a bit more realistic in my opinion, and a lot more fun. So I've got a few mods on here, including the original Rome Total War music. I don't know if you noticed. I'm a big fan of that music. I can't get enough of it. So yeah, so we're gonna get right into it. I've got the list of mods below in the description if you want to know what I'm playing with. And we're going to be playing as Rome today in the Grand Campaign. I'm a big fan of Total War games, and Rome 2 is definitely no exception. I'm going to play it on normal today for you guys, simply because DEI is best played normal. And you know, you can look up reasons why, but essentially it just... The game just is not balanced in the other modes. Normal makes it just about good enough for the AI to not overwhelm you, especially as Rome, only because Carthage is just super OP at the start of the game, and it's difficult for us to find our footing. Anyway, so as Rome, I'm gonna start as so we have Nobiles, we have Patrici, and we have the Achates. I'm going to be playing as the Achates in Rome. We've got a lot to do today, to be honest. Rome 2 DEI start is not the easiest. It's I had to play it about 5 times before I really got the gist of, you know, who you should be kind of keeping within arm's reach, what armies you need to be building, what cities need what, you know, what resources you need to focus on. So yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. To those that flee comes neither power nor glory. I wonder if anyone actually said these things, these quotes. Are they real? I should really look that up. Or you look it up and comment below, dear viewers. And if you do like the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I am such a massive fan of Total War games. I love it. All you're gonna hear from me is like 100% enthusiasm about these games. I'm so passionate about them. And I'm going to be playing a lot of them. So I'm going to be playing some Rome 2. We're going to be exploring some other titles as well. Maybe Attila, some of the lesser known ones, or Shogun, the original classic. Obviously some Warhammer as well. A big fan of Warhammer. I think 2 is a glorious piece of just beauty. It's beautiful, especially the last couple DLCs. But yep, we'll get into that in another video. Today, we're going to be playing Rome 2 Divide et Impera. So, let's see how the game starts. You have recently defeated the other Italian powers and their local Celtic allies. After forcing their city-states to become allies of Roma, the influence of our great city now stretches into central and northern Italia. However, a new foe has rallied to the cause of the Greek city-states of southern Italia. Pyrrhus of Epirus stands ready to hold back Rome from dominion over the peninsula. In Sicily, Syracuse and Carthage wage their own war for territory, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against the Greeks to the east or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph. Alright, so we need to completely control the yada yada yada, the usual Rome stuff. Cool. So we start with Cosentia, Beneventum, Roma, Asculum, and Ariminum. which is I think it's a good start. It's a solid number of cities. We've got 2 armies here, one in Cosentia, one in Beneventum. We've got the Etrurians to our north here, and they're going to be pushing us down south from Arretium. And as I've just read out to you, we have Epirus to our east, led by Pyrrhus himself. So, first things first, we're going to need some allies in the coming days. I'm going to propose Araday.
The gods will have me listen to you, but do
Trade
not
agreement.
pass the day in words without merit.
Let's see what they say to a little money.
A token, perhaps a modest gift.
I don't think so. No, thank you.
Gods give me
Let's try that
strength.
again.
How we
Great thing
jabbered
about
on for
Rome
so little
is
result. I
You
accept.
can just basically
Well
ask
met,
for money
friend.
for various packs,
Sit
which
and let your words.
makes this it makes it a bit kind of easier to manage
Well met,
in
friend.
terms of finance.
Sit and let your words move me to anger or agreement, as you wish of them. This is fair.
All right, we've got Liguria. So, okay, I'll do that last. So we got Massilia.
I
They're
am
going to be a
honored to
key
receive
ally.
this embassy, and will listen with interest
They've got
to all you have
shitloads of
to
money,
say.
so I'm going to go up to 3,000. They're still going to accept it.
I must accept.
Cool. Yes, you will. Okay, so we have Veneti, the Venetians, and the Ligurians in the north here. I need to side with one of them. If I want to get a little bit more money, squeeze some out. And they don't like each other, so, you know, if I side with one, the other's going to go into war, etc., etc. But this time, I'm going to go with Venice.
You are welcome. Although
I've
my
been to
ancestors
Venice.
and people expect talk
It's a
with
beautiful,
purpose and
beautiful
honesty.
town.
A spirit.
No, thank you. Try that again.
This is troubling. You have rejected the.
Screw it.
Your
All right.
offer is.
We've got our negotiations done. Let's get some technology. I think, so, in terms of like the start of the game, whether you go with civic or military, civil or military, actually makes a difference. You know, like if you really want to be getting a bit more money for the, you know, the troops that you're basically building, then you really need to get into that civil tree. But if, you know, you're starting on a 2-front war, and you want some better troops, that would be good too. So it's a tough choice. I personally am going to go for civil, because when you look into the recruitment tab here, maybe not there. Do we have? No, we don't. Okay, so when we have a kind of military camp set up, you'll see that there are some recruitment options, and some of them are decent. You know, we have some triari, some like levies, some rorari. They're going to be important to throw at the enemy as well. So yeah, that's where we're starting with. Sarah, let's build some armies. Okay, first thing first, we've got Pyrrhus to our east, so we've got some extraordinary elites. I like that. Some principes, early hastati. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna get
Are you ready to
some
serve
militia, some rorari, and then honestly, like, I like javelin. I really like javelin compared to slingers. I feel like javelin put a lot more into what they're doing, and you always need to have a decent number of them really to make them effective. So definitely make sure you're doing that. We're gonna do something similar here. Actually, let's, for now, let's move these guys up here. Yeah,
I want hourly patrols.
these guys up here.
Ready for battle.
And see what I mean? We have some really decent options here. I'm gonna get another triari here, a couple of principes, and some rorari, and then we'll back that up with some javelin men. Actually,
Ready for
hold on.
orders.
We'll get one more Keat here in this unit as well. Okay, so next up, let's build up some towns. So especially with Beneventum and Cosentia, it's gonna be important to get some food down here. That's kind of the main priority. Why don't we, for Cosentia, I mean, so we have some olive press that's gonna be making some wealth. Okay, no, let's go for some food here for now, and then let's get a Field of Mars for some more units. That should help in terms of some diversity there. Cool. Let's build up this a little bit. See, we're low on food at 9 there, so I'm really worried about that. Let's get that in there as well. Get that. That should get us some food. A little Roman village there. 3 food, not bad. And then finally, let's expand this city and get a military encampment there as well. In terms of Rome, so this is something new in Divide Impera. Well, it's new in terms of whether you're playing Divide Impera for the first time. Is a supply route, supply lines. So a region like this Roman region will you know, they'll be producing some supplies, and basically you want to be creating a route to draw them to your front line, and that means essentially if you have an army in that region, it will be supplied. If you don't have a supply line, that army is going to start feeling some attrition, and that makes a massive difference when you're making an invasion plan and you don't have the supplies when you start. You're just going to have like 5 or 6 armies in a big campaign falling behind the enemy because they're just kind of, they have less men, they're fatigued, you know what I mean? So this is going to be important. Apart from that, I want to save a little bit of money, but I also want some industry. Industry is going to be important, so let's do that. And then I guess the last point to make about Divide Impera is when you have an army stationed, I don't know why I'm doing it right now, but when you have an army stationed, I'll move them after, your public order actually goes down versus the vanilla game where it goes up. So I think actually this makes a lot of sense. You know, when you have an army stationed in a city, a lot of people, obviously they're gonna feel good that they have you know, a garrison defending them in case of an invasion, which is great. But generally what happens is they create a lot of chaos. They create a lot of rowdiness. You know, they're solid Roman citizens, yeah, of course, but armies that are stationed in a city, they generally tend to, you know, they cause chaos. So I think it makes a lot of sense historically. So we need to keep that in mind. I need to build buildings that will give us a little bit more public order. I think finally I'm gonna just upgrade this because Beneventum is right here. It's a key city. If Pyrrhus decides to go for it, it's gonna be tough to defend if it's not built a bit built up. All right, I'm gonna get my spy over here. Let's see what we're looking at.
A shadow.
All right, so we've got the shields of Minerva, led by Lucius Volumnus. Sounds good. Narvetium, we've got my army, the First Legion, led by... who's it led by? Aemilius Pappus. I like that name. All right. We've got Gnaeus Vespanius. We'll get him to start doing some administration here. That should help that region a little bit. Drive up our public order, drive some wealth, give it some experience. And we've got our army down here, led by Fabricius. Licinius. Anyway. All right, so that is the end of our first turn. I'm gonna leave a bit of cash for the next one in case we need to make some quick changes. All right. All right, welcome to the top of the turn. We've got a solid army getting built in Rome. We've got our spy taking a look at what's happening in Arretium. It looks like this guy is starting to muster some men. I'm not worried about Ariminum right now. I think it's in a pretty decent place. I don't think Venice is going to attack it, the Veneti. All right, what are we going to do first? So I've got this army mustering some javelin men, which is fine for now. We have a decent amount of money for some more changes, so I am just going to build this building up a little bit, and I'm going to get us some consecrated ground. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's get some temples going. Give me some prayers. Yes, I think that's pretty much the end of this turn, to be honest. Character, personality. Ooh, they're all green. That's good, that's good. War declared. Okay. Gonna need, like, yep, as I said, Venice and the Ligurians, they're going to war. That might just mean that if I take Arretium, I need to be on my guard against Liguria. But for now, I'm going to pay attention to Arretium. And what I might do, actually, is move this army up a little bit. And then continue mustering my javelin men. Unseasonal conditions. Late spring, quartermaster. Yep. Cool. End of the turn. Alright, our hidden agent has been exposed. Well, that's not good, is it? Alright, I'm gonna pull her back. We need to take a look at what Pyrrhus is doing in Taris.
At your command.
Alright, in the meantime,
Ready for battle.
let's get our army over here in a defensive position. Arretium has a garrison of 11 men, and these guys have 6, so they've got 17 men defending against my 14 men that might attack. Yeah, so in that case, I am gonna pull my army up there, down there. Okay, let me say that again. My southern army, the 2nd Legion, is gonna move up as well, and move into an attack position with the 1st Legion. One other thing I need to let you guys know, there is no extended march, no marching orders. You can't make your armies go further than how far they can go kind of normally. Instead, you have patrol region, which is essentially as your cities grow and the political influence of your empire grows, you have more banditry. People take up arms, they do a little banditing, stealing, thieving, those thieving bastards. So it's important to keep that in check. I guess, armies stationed in a region where there's a lot of banditry can lower that. So that's essentially what that means. Yeah, cool. So, construction complete. We have a villa built in Beneventum. I like that. Which means we can get some more farmland. Should we do that or get some supplies? Let's get a farm. Okay. End of the turn. See you next turn. Oh, don't you just love that music? Alright, so it looks like Carthage is getting a navy south in the Italian peninsula. I think it's really important to have a navy in DEI. It's really, really important as Rome as well. Only because Carthage, Carthage is going to knock on your door. They're very difficult to deal with if they have naval superiority. That's what I learned in my first couple games trying to play as Rome. Ah, my governor. Yes, glory to Rome. Yes, you do live to serve, indeed. Cool, let's so what we want from our administrators is, where is it? This one here. So political reformer, which helps you maintain your empire maintenance. Basically brings down the cost of running your empire, which is really important. Later in the game, you're racking up like 20-30% of your income into empire maintenance, and it's just crazy. Same with here, expert supervisor, that will help you with that. I'm gonna go with this one first and try and get there, only because I want some tax rate as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's get this army up here. Oh, why didn't I recruit any troops in my last turn?
path is blocked.
That was a bit silly. All right. What I'm gonna do is give this army some of my troops.
Make haste, men.
Yes.
At your command.
All right. So we're gonna go in there. Hopefully we're gonna provoke them a little bit. I'm gonna draw this army back and recruit. Let's get a Triari and some Principes and a couple of Aurori as well. Build up that frontline infantry in this army, and then we'll try and move down and get a defensive position up in Beneventum, because we know Epirus is coming. Speaking of Epirus,
Is there nothing else?
there they are. Cyclops Slayers led by Pyrrhus himself. And his son, I think. Amphidamos? His son? Must be. Alright. Yep, so they're coming for Beneventum. We have a garrison of 11 men there against his 12. He's got elephants. Whew. That's going to be tough. He's got a lot of pikemen, hoplites. Oh, this is going to be a tough battle to defend. What do we have in terms of a garrison? We've got citizens, 2 swordsmen, some town guard, and slingers. I mean, it's not going to be great, but once I've built up this army a little bit more, I probably should have recruited some troops in my last turn. But once I built it up, I'll come into a defensive position, try and get as much of them killed as possible in the battle to come, and then take back Beneventum. In the meantime,
Commander.
we got the First Legion to attack Arretium. 11. Yep, they're gonna have a very decent garrison here. Oh. Oh, that does not look good, does it? Alright, so that southern army went down to attack Crescentia in a surprise move. Let's see what the auto-resolve says. Close to feed. Okay. I think if I box them in, I might just win it. They have some decent upfront infantry, some pikemen, but there's more of me, and for sure I'm gonna have some choke points that I can take advantage of. All right, here we go. So here's our little town, Essentia. I like it. It's a pretty little town, isn't it? It's got a temple already, even though I haven't built one. Strange. Okay. Let's set up some positions here. So I am going to... So they're coming in from this side, which is fine. That's fine. I think what I'm gonna do is try and focus them into these two roads here. I can, yeah, because that victory point is going to be super important to defend. So we're going to get one Italian town guard there. And let's get one here as well. That'll be our front line right there. I'm gonna get one here at the ready as well. And my slingers. Slingers are gonna be so important. So let's get some slingers here. Slingers here. And here. Now, for my citizens, you brave souls. So they're clearly gonna just try and rush the point. I don't think they're gonna try and flank around this early in the game. I don't expect like massive AI tactics, really. I think if I see them pushing down this road, I might just kind of push up there instead of going around. Yes. But yeah, so for my citizens, I'm gonna get them at the ready here, I think, because we need to flank them. If we're gonna win this, we need to flank them as much as we can. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get 3 of them here. I'm gonna make this a bit more reinforced because I know they're gonna be pushing it hard. All right. And then obviously we have our general. I'm gonna leave our general right in the middle for now. I need to make sure everyone is aware of his presence. All right, I think I'm ready. Let's see what they get up to. All right, so they're sending their heavy shock cavalry in first. Got their hoplites, all their infantry moving forward straight inside the point, which is exactly what I want. It's exactly what I want. All right, with that, I'm gonna try and move my infantry, my citizens, over here, ready to flank around. All right, I need to move these spears up, get them ready. Need these spears here as well, I think. Let's get my slingers to fire at that general. We can break the general. Then we have a much better chance at this. Let's leave these guys here. Just get these guys back for now. All right, that's really cool. That's really cool. So what's happening here? Got this infantry pushing up. I think they're, yeah, that's what they're doing. Okay. These guys are fine. Guard mode on. Guard mode basically puts them in a defensive stance that makes them better against what's the word? Oh my god, what's the word? I'm totally forgetting it. Long range fire. Okay, so as soon as they're done with that and they're pushing in, I'm gonna send these guys up and flank them. That's the plan here. Alright, so General's lost 20 men already. That's a massive amount. Let's take a look at what's going on. It's carnage. Absolute carnage. That's really cool. Alright. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. No worries. Alright, so our infantry is engaging. get those guys reinforced. Get them on off guard mode, rather. Alright, the general is under attack as well. Which is fine. That's fine for now. What I'm gonna do is get these guys up.
Charge! Ghost! Advance!
Yes, yes, it's all coming together. Alright, so the enemy general's dead. I've only lost a few town guard here, which is really, really, really good. Let's get the missile infantry firing at those guys now. Let's get the general. Yeah, I think I really need the general up here to support now. Yep. Alright, you guys chase them down. That unit will flank now. Let's see that happen. Look at these civilians with their little knives. Doing Rome justice, guys. Take on the enemy for glory. Look at these little red dots up here, all going red. Their morale is breaking, guys. Morale is breaking. That's what we want. That's what we want. All right, how are we doing over here? We're holding them pretty well. Alright, I need these guys to keep firing. We'll get these guys, I think, back because we've got these guys surrounded. They are not going to be able to really respond to what they're going through right now. Formation is breached. They're shaken. I'm losing a lot of men as well, but so far, nothing to be worried about. Oh, this unit is losing decisively. That's not good at all. Alright. Yeah, I need these guys to chase those down. They're gonna, like, torment us if we let them off easy. Alright, so getting a lot of casualties on this side, which is not good. I need them to start breaking. Alright, let's get a couple of units to start slinging. What shall we do here? Yeah, let's keep them chasing. Let's keep them chasing. This is going to be very close, guys. Very, very close. My general's doing pretty good. It's just the rest of these guys are struggling. 7 kills in this unit. 22, 18, 35, pretty good. 18 here as well. All right. All right, we're gonna go for a little bit of a Hail Mary here. Let's toggle melee. Toggle melee and get them over here. I need them to go around and flank. All right, so the enemy is starting to break over here. This is really, really good to see. I needed them to break ASAP. So they're shaking.
The men are wavering.
Oh, but so are mine. Come on, guys. You can do this. Where's the other? Okay, they're running for the edge of the map, basically. It's fine. Alright, okay, so my spearmen, oh, they fleed the battle. Alright, I need these guys to pull back here. Come on, guys, you can do it. Keep holding the line. Combat is even so far. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Oh, okay. Now losing decisively. That's great. All Alright, I need these guys to reinforce this front line. Go, 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 slingers. I know you're tired, I know you're tired. But we need to keep them pinned. Is that guy still chasing? Oh, he's gone. Alright, so let's get this army, unit back up here. We need them supporting. Come on, break. Alright, my second spear unit over here is losing decisively. It's not good at all. These guys are just chilling. Alright, you guys need to attack now. Come on, come on. Alright, not doing amazingly. The tide is turning, but there's still a chance. Still a small chance we can do this. All right, one of their units has retreated. As soon as we can get some reinforcements up there, that's going to look good as well, but that's just really tough. These guys are having a really hard time. Oh, this is like really intense. I don't know. Whew. Okay, these guys have slingers have definitely done a good job. They're taking out some kills off these heavy phalanx infantry, but the rest of their men are doing really well. All right, I've lost the spearmen. Unfortunately, spearmen in the front line have been lost. So at the moment, all we have left is some slingers, basically, against this massive infantry here. Massive infantry, rather. All right. It's a very close battle. Very, very close. At least I hope so. I mean, I don't want to like go in the after action report and be like, yeah, you weren't that close, actually. All right, what I'm gonna do is actually move this unit over here. If they can break from seeing another unit attacking from behind, that would be really, really good. Only problem now is they're moving into the victory point, which is not good at all. If they flank my general, that's a big no-no, big no-no. It's just so much heavy fighting going on here. All right, we're losing the point, which is really bad. Oh, this is not going as well as I hoped it would. Alright, yep, they are turning to face the general's unit. They have their spears out. However, the enemy is starting to break again. Come on, guys. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Now is the time for the counter-offensive. I'm gonna try and do a sneaky maneuver here and get around them. And get these guys out over here as well. Hopefully, should disorientate them a little bit.
The field of battle. This is a shameful display.
In the meantime, let's get this unit over here and keep these guys busy. If we can do that, that would be really, really good. Move these guys a little bit further behind. Get that flank properly going. Come on, guys.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
All right. So far, not great, but we're doing our best here. Divide et Impera is just, it's brutal. I mean, honestly, these battles are just so difficult, especially against heavy phalanx infantry. The defense of Cosentia. We got buildings burning and men and women crying. I mean, we got masses of death over here as well. Just loads of people dying. Look at that. I mean, to be like really honest, kudos to Epirus. They did that was a really good tactic to get that army down south and try and take Cosentia without us being prepared for it. And this is what Divide is all about. You know, you expect one thing and you hope for one thing to go the way you want it to, and you plan for it, but you just need to adapt to what the AI does. You need to adapt to what the enemy factions are planning, what they've got up their sleeves. I'm being cornered here. I'm being cornered like really badly, which is a really good move by the AI. I mean, if we just keep it up, maybe, but I'm very, very doubtful at this point. In order to really win this, I need to get around these guys and essentially flank these guys. I don't know. I mean, I could try. Why not? Let's try it. These guys are still in good spirits. Are these Italian citizens? These phalanx, they're slow, they're heavy, you know? We got a lot of armor, a lot of weaponry. It's difficult for them to move around, so we can get these around, break off from the fight here, and just flank these guys. I might have a little window, a small window to get through.
We are losing ground.
I know. You don't have to tell me that. I've just lost another unit. Alright, so I think that move was the smart thing to do, actually. I know I'm gonna lose this unit like any minute, but it's at least drawn their attention, which has given me the chance to break these guys a little bit, maybe. Just maybe. Oh, these phalanx are just too good. All right, I think that's pretty much it. We've done our best. Ah, so close. So close. We lost just about half our men and killed 628, which isn't amazing. Their phalanx infantry was just too good, too strong. It was well played by the AI. Very well played by Epirus. but it was a lot of fun. It's always good to play a battle early on in the game. I think it's always good to try and play it instead of auto-resolve it. Especially in DEI, auto-resolve isn't your friend, to be honest. If you have a massive advantage, I would say go for it. But generally, your chances are a lot better if you play it yourself. I think that's the case with vanilla as well. But yeah, with DEI, it's all about eyes on the ground, you directing, you know, where your units need to be, where the defense needs to set up, how the offensive needs to come into play. And yeah, ultimately, you know, it's your experience that counts here, as well as, you know, the units and the general. There's a lot in play here, but you know what I mean. I mean, considering we had roughly the same amount and they had much, much better infantry, I would take that as a not bad rating. Not bad at all. And we killed their general. I mean, that's a big plus. Okay, so we're on the back foot here. Epirus have taken Cosentia successfully. I thought they were going to go for Beneventum, but they went for Cosentia, which is... it's okay. It's not bad. They're going to try and build it up, build some defenses, because they know I'm going to come for it. And they're right. I will. After serving as consul, this man has had his command extended by the Senate. Glory to Roma! Good, good, good. Alright. Got my first civil technology researched. What do I have here? Library. I'm gonna go for this one. I want some more agricultural wealth. Alright. First Legion. It's the top of the turn, guys. First Legion is gonna attack Arretium.
Besieging settlement.
They have an army very close by. Auto-resolve is not gonna cut it, as I said. But if I maintain the attack for now...
Ready for battle.
You know what? Let's go for it. I'm gonna quick save this, because... You know, you guys out there, you know this. If you lose the battle, you can always go back and try and play it again. I generally don't, but I think this early in the game, it's an exception. You know, if you've just lost a big battle, and you're about to play another big one. To be honest, this is a big one. If I lose this, it's going to be very difficult to come back. It's worth quick saving. That's the point. We have the garrison army of Arretium, and we have the shields of Minerva north of the city. And they're going to try and reinforce the garrison. The year is 277 BC. The enemy sallies out to fight on the field. Rome against Etruria. Etruria? Alright, we've got a sizable force here on a hilly terrain. High ground always wins. Guys, high ground always wins. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a front line of Rorari here. Actually, ooh, okay, yeah. Let's set up a front line of Rorari here. And I'm gonna get my heavy infantry up here. Excellent, yes. Or actually, no, let's switch that around. My heavy infantry, they have pikes, you know, they're heavy phalanx, so they're much better off in the front line where they can put their pikes up and get some very, very decent kills right off the bat. Rorari are gonna go up the hill and they're gonna flank around. as my men are pushing forward. So, in support, I'm gonna get some levies on either side,
Heavies! We await your command.
right behind my my Triari. Yep. And then, what do we have left here?
Equities!
Got my
General!
2 cavalry. So the general I'm gonna keep near my infantry. That morale boost is really important.
Romans all.
The Akeets, I'm gonna hide for a little while until the opportune moment.
Principes!
Alright, so I'm gonna then have a couple more units of infantry here. And a couple more here. Now we're gonna have some gaps in the lines, but that's okay. These guys are gonna go forward first in support of with the support of the levies. The javelin men, we're gonna have these guys moving forward after them to plug the gap. And then once we've got a decent attacking force in their garrison, we'll do some flank maneuvers. All right, I'm ready. Get this going.
Principes! I am not known for offering the enemy much, but I offer them this. Run now.
Let's get this
Spare your lives.
triple front line
Enemy
going.
reinforcements approaching.
Defeat. Now, to work, men. Stay in formation. Roma Invicta.
I need to scout them out, so let's send out my horse
Service to
unit.
Rorari.
And let's get the Rorari up here as well, ready to push forward if needed. These guys,
Anyone who breaks formation will be
these
punished.
guys right here. The general just behind.
Rome.
All right.
Heavy cavalry.
All right, the first enemy unit has been sighted. They're climbing the hill. I didn't get a good look at what it was, but that's okay. Kind of worried about this fog of war here. It's very, very close to my units.
Principes.
All right, let's get these Principes a little bit more over the hill so I can see what's going on.
Ready for orders. Double time. Pike infantry. Ready. Advance the speed. General.
All right, yes, okay. So the majority of the force is on the hill.
Spearmen at the ready. Orders. Sic Domine. Orders.
Let's start the attack.
Ready and waiting.
Let's get the Rorari up here as well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
In the meantime, let's get these guys up here as well. Keep these guys over here for now. And the general up into the front line because need him supporting. All right, let's get this horse unit over here to get that flank ready. Get that flank going there.
Spear infantry ready.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right forward. Ready.
All right, we've got a decent enemy flank going on over here, which is really nice to see. All right. So this must be the garrison. Yep. Okay, so the garrison is in the south. Let's get the Equites up and take these units out over here. All right, you go here, you go here, you flank around, and let's yes, let's do some archery. All right, so far not bad. We've got enemies breaking on this side. I need these guys moving back. Why are they so forward? All right. Get these guys getting their pikes up. All right, yes. So these guys broke the enemy here. They're running, which is great. And it means these guys can flank around now and face them. Let's get these guys facing this way. Obviously, that garrison force is going to attack us. No doubt. These guys are winning decisively. That's really good. Let's get them moved in. What else? I mean, to be honest, like, so far so good. Let's get let's get the general moving because he's gonna get under attack quickly. I really like this formation, by the way. I don't know if it's in the vanilla. I haven't played the vanilla version in a long time, but I think it makes so much sense. This little arrow formation here. All right, so my Aurori are chasing these guys down, which is fine. General will take them. We've got a lot of units here still taking on the general over here, which is tough. But enemy are basically breaking hard over here. Very hard. It's really good to see. I'm gonna move these guys forward.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Alright, excellent. So, these guys, let's just group them again and move them just here. I don't think that worked. Alright, no matter. Let's get Unit 3 here, Unit 1 here.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Alright, General needs to keep attacking that unit. Keats are still attacking these guys. Lucius. Which is fine and dandy. Alright. Let's get these guys attacking. Alright. I cannot believe this general's still alive. You know what? I'm gonna pull this unit back and take this general from behind. Oh wow, he's actually doing really well too. Alright, so let's get this unit behind up here, and let's get the general attacking as well. Get them in the game with the Akeets. Yes. Horseman units together attacking. It's a sight to see, to be honest. Alright. Was that the garrison? Oh, that was the garrison. Oh, no wonder. Thought that was like really easy. Okay, this just got more interesting.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, this got way more interesting. so I've got some Shirari here. Alright, the Rorari needs to get up there now and attack. Let's get the general up here. Let's start a flanking position. Huh. Alright. How is this general still? Are none of these guys actually fighting? Is that what's happening? Jesus. Alright, unit losing the... Alright, okay. Cool, that's fine. Oh man, alright, we've got this unit like pinned down, which is not good. Okay, so, I'm gonna get these guys to attack right in there. Let's get the Rorari up here, release some pressure. All right, finally these guys have given up. Let's get these guys up here. Yep. Okay, let's watch this. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Heavy hits into the phalanx infantry. Let's call out the horns. All right, we're breaking. Oh, we've broken that unit already. All right, let's shift the focus. Move in and keep that pressure on the phalanx units.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Oh yeah, they're definitely breaking hard now. All right, let's get a couple of these units to pin them down. I don't want them alive. And then let's get this Triari over here. How are our horsemen? Pretty good, pretty good. All right, let's move them back over here. Riders at the double. All right, move this way. Move this way, horsemen. Yes. Oh, I love the way they turn. All right, how many have you killed? 288. 408. That's what you need, you know? You need a really solid back line of horsemen pushing the infantry. Let's get these guys attacking there. And then let's get a assault on this unit here that's holding out. I mean, holding out, but oh, here they go. Here they go. Army losses shattered. That was decisive. I mean, I lost 720 men and killed 3,000. General taking the lot, really. It was some heavy killing there. I'm impressed. I'm impressed mainly, actually, by the Triari. They can really hold on their own, which is really good to see. And the Rorari are just a really good force to just overwhelm them with manpower. You know, get the bodies in there into the battle, and just break their morale a little bit. Because as soon as they see just hundreds of men coming towards them, as I did coming up that hill, it was easy to break them. It was easy to show that force. Apart from the general, who, I mean, 200 kills. That's admirable. That was some decent AI killing right there. All right, so we've started the game on the back foot a little bit, but we've got a great and glorious victory right here for Rome. The First Legion defeating Minerva's... Minerva? Minerva's... Oh man, I've totally forgotten the army name now. Yeah, we defeated them with style. Some nice flanking maneuvers. Some really good frontline action there. It was successful. Successfully done. All right, so we can liberate, raise, sack, subjugate, loot, or occupy. I am gonna go with loot. It's gonna cause a lot of provincial instability, but it's worth the money, honestly. I know a rebellion might start kind of like really soon, but chances are not really.
Ready for battle.
So yeah, that was a really good battle there. I'm really happy with that. So I can upgrade my general here. As with the administrators, you can do some empire defense. That's what I kind of like to focus on first. Well, or eventually, rather. For the purpose of this, I might instead go for a ferocious warrior. 'Cause I can get that war cry in the level 2, which is really important. And get some morale. Morale is really important too. Cool. So our second army, the Second Legion. I'm gonna move them down here and get them into a defensive position and start recruiting again as well here. So let's get one more Chiari. Let's get another Principe, some Hastati. There's some decent infantry, and then again some Rorari as well. That's gonna really help. Cool. And then so we've secured the northern flank. That's gonna be really important for us. We have Massilia up here who are going to be key allies. They're probably going to push into Liguria here. Venetian-Ligurian war is going to go on for a few turns, I think. But for now, we can shift the focus south. So, Epirus. Epirus is going to be important. Really important to take on. For now, I'm going to give it a quick save. And let's see what happens in the next turn. Oh, right. Yeah. Cool. I need to do an edict first. Cool. So got a few options here as well. Selling slaves if you have a big slave population, commercial stimulation, party loyalty. Party is really important as well. Tax harvesting, bread and games. For now, I'm going to go with tax harvesting. Rome is a big tax wealth generating town. So that's going to be really important to build some wealth there. Yes. Indeed. All right. How is the empire doing? I guess it's more like a republic at the moment, right? Yeah. Roman Republic. So we have 37% influence, which is not great. It's pretty low, so we need to get that up a little bit as well. Politics is going okay as well. We've got some decent loyalty. Loyalty is very important in DEI. If that breaks down, civil wars may occur. So yeah. This has been the first part of my new Rome campaign on DEI. If you've enjoyed it, definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel. I hope you have. I really appreciate any comments that you have, feedback, and look forward to playing part 2 and releasing it to you guys. It's gonna be tough. The southern flank is especially tough with Epirus, but we'll see. We're going to be doing some interesting things, I think, in the future in this campaign. Thanks again for watching, guys, and see you next time. This was the Terminator, playing Rome 2 DEI as Rome.